going to look at the perimeter of trapezoids and triangles. And instead of measuring, we're going to use something called Pythagorean Theorem, which is a formula. We probably haven't learned many formulas up to this point. This is fine. It's kind of like, area. There's a formula for area. This is similar to it. So what Pythagorean's theorem is a relationship between they call these the legs of the triangle, and the longest side is known as the hypotenuse. Okay? So this is a right angle triangle. Have you guys done angles yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the right angle. The hypotenuse is always opposite of the right angle. Okay? They call that side C. The legs, A and B, are interchangeable. You can call whatever you want A and whatever you want B, but the hypotenuse has to be called C in this formula. Okay? And the relationship is, it says that if you square A, okay, and you add it to the squared of B, it would be equal to the hypotenuse, or the C squared. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to try to find out this information. So this is 3, this is 4. Let's pretend I can't use a ruler to measure this. Okay, so I have to use a formula. So like my formula said, we had A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared. Okay, what is the measure of my side A of this triangle?
So
right
the color could.
Yeah,
3.
Yeah, it's 3. Good. Very good. You're right. It could have been 4. I color coded it for us. It didn't really matter, the A and the B. So that's 3 squared plus, what is our other leg? What's our B?
4.
4. Okay. And which side is side C?
Side C.
Yeah,
here.
with the question mark there. Yeah, that's C. So we'll call that C. C is still unknown. So I'm going to still call it letter C. Okay. So 3 squared. Do we know what 3 times 3 is?
9.
Good. And what about 4 times 4?
16.
Okay. It's still equal to C squared. So I'm using a formula to figure this out. I'm going to move this up a little so I have some room. Okay. Now, I need 9. Okay. So I'm working on only the left side of this equation. It's the left side of the equal sign. So I need 9 plus 16. Do we know what that would be?
9 plus 16, 25.
That's right. So it's equal to 25. Is equal to C squared. So it's not quite equal to C. So this is the really tricky step. Okay. In order to get C by itself, okay, we have to use the opposite operation of squared. And you probably haven't seen this before. It's called a square root. Okay.
We did square it.
Oh, good. On your calculator, it kind of looks like that. It's similar to the division sign, but there's this little tail here. Technically, there should be a 2, but nobody ever writes that in. Okay? So, we need to find the square root, okay, and I'm going to write that little 2 in, of 25. And we don't have to do this. We'll use a calculator for this. So here's our square root. That's what it looks like on our calculator. See how I said it looks similar to division? We're going to find the square root of 25. So it's 2 numbers that are the same, and they multiply to 25.
5.
That's right. It's 5. We didn't even need the calculator for that. So, excellent. We just discovered that side C, this part here, is 5. It could have been centimeters, units. We'll say they're all centimeters, okay? I didn't write it in. So this side is 5 centimeters. Now, how would I find the perimeter of this triangle? What would I do?
You would add all of the sides together.
Add them all together. So 3 plus 4 plus 5. 3 and 4 and 5 is going to be the perimeter of
12.
Very good.